Should Britain give back this 3,500-year-old Egyptian obelisk? First, a bit of background. This obelisk was originally built in around 1450 BC. 200 years later, the famous Ramesses II stole it to self-aggrandize himself by inscribing his military victories onto it. For over 1,000 years, we assume it remained that way. But by 12 BC, the Greek Cleopatra, yes, the famous one, stole it and moved it to the culturally Greek city of Alexandria and re-erected it next to a temple honoring presumably Mark Antony, and then it was pretty much forgotten for 1800 years. Now at this time Egypt was ruled by the Ottomans, so modern day Turkey, but then revolutionary France and Napoleon tried to take Egypt for themselves, but with the help of the British, the French were defeated and the Ottomans and the British became the best of buddies. Well, more like allies of convenience. Then a character, Muhammad Ali Pasha, who was the Ottoman who basically ruled Egypt, Greece and the Levant, needed to cement the now very weak Ottoman Empire's relationship with the British. And since it was the era of obelisk diplomacy, well, there was a convenient fallen over obelisk in Alexandria which was partially buried in some sand that nobody wanted. It was free, it was abandoned, and Muhammad Ali told the British PM, "We value your friendship so highly that we want to give you a token of our appreciation. We have an amazing piece of Egyptian architecture to give you. All you have to do is come and get it." However, because it was easier said than done, and because the Ottomans couldn't be bothered to help, it would take another 77 years and British money to go and collect it. So do the British have a good claim on this? Well, the Ottomans and the British would have a relatively close relationship during the 1800s, for they had the same love for containing the Russians, and it was also the British who saved the Ottomans from the French, so it was a genuine gift of friendship and it really wasn't stolen at all. And if Britain were to give it back, would it be rude? I mean, the Ottomans did give it as a gift, as a diplomatic gift, but at the same time they did decide to side with the Germans during World War I, so I guess it wouldn't be rude. And if it were returned today, well, there's also a question of who to give it to. There were various Egyptian kingdoms, the Macedonians, the Romans, the Turks. They've all contributed to its history, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below.